晚安，各位大朋友、小朋友。我无懒，再次哦，各位晚安。好，非常欢迎各位来参加107学年度的英语说故事比赛。那呢，107学年度没有错啊。好。 哦，对，今年108年，那我们是107学年度下学期，谢谢你的提醒。那呢，非常的开心，可以看到前面有好多小朋友装扮得很特别，对不对？然后旁边有一大排的道具，我好期待哦。那首先呢，我们先恭请我们的校长来帮我们说几句话。
好，跟我们参赛的小朋友还有爸爸妈妈，大家晚安 ，Good night。今天是英语说故事比赛，好像校长要来说一说英语，是不是？啊，所以呢，我要跟大家说 ，Hello everybody。How are you today？ 好，那希望大家都有个愉快的 Have a good night。好，那我们就开始了，有没有等很久？ 有哈 ，OK， 好，那我们就掌声开始。好，谢谢大家。
其实我们有2位非常美丽的主持人，他们在布幕后面。那我们大家掌声要再大声一点，欢迎今天最美丽的主持人出场。
My name is Momo. 我是6年7班周瑜。我是6年1班李梦洁。Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to Nanmei Primary School, our annual English storytelling contest. 各位亲爱的来宾、家长，晚安！欢迎您到本校参加英语说故事比赛。Before our contest starts, I need to tell you, please switch off your cell phones. 在我们的比赛开始之前。 提醒您，为维护比赛的品质，手机请关静音。Food is forbidden in 新一 hall. 新一厅禁止饮食。Please enter and exit from the back door during the contest. 活动中请从后门进出。Thank you for your cooperation. 谢谢您的配合。There are lots of staffs around. They can provide you with any information you need. 我们的现场还有许多工作人员。如果各位家长或小朋友有任何问题，都可以向他们寻求帮助。Let's see how professional our English storytelling contest could be at Nanmei Primary School. 今天就要让大家见识南美国小的英语说故事比赛有多么专业。First, let's introduce our judges. 首先，让我们介绍我们的评审团队。Let's introduce our fortune teacher, Sendo. 掌声欢迎万彩评审 Sendo. And our Nanmei English teachers. 接着欢迎南美国小专任英语老师陈丽菲老师和严香婷老师。The results will be announced shortly after all stories are told. Please do not rush home. 当比赛一结束，就会马上公布成绩，所以请各位参加比赛的小朋友们不要急着回家哦。Now let's start our contest. Please give all the participants a big hand. 接着，今晚就要让大家看看我们南美国小有多么厉害，掌声欢迎各位。Now, student number 1, please come up to the stage. 首先，1号同学请上台。He is going to tell a story called The Hungry Fox. 今天他所要讲的故事是 The Hungry Fox.
Hello everyone, my name is Weiwei. Today I'm going to tell a story is about the hungry fox. Once upon a time, there was a hungry fox that was looking for something to eat. He was very hungry. No matter how hard he tried, the fox did not find food. Finally, he went to the edge of the forest and searched there for food. Suddenly, he could sight there was a big tree with a hole in it. Inside the hole was a package. The hungry fox immediately saw that there might be food in it and became very happy. He jumped into the hole. And when he opened the package, he saw there were a lot of food, bread, meat, and fruit in it. An old woodcutter had placed the food in a tree trunk while he cut down trees in the forest. He was going to eat it for his lunch. The fox began to eat happily. After the fox had finished eating, he felt thirsty and decided to leave the trunk and drink some water from a nearby spring. However, no matter how hard he tried, he could not get out of the hole. Do you know why? Yes, the fox had eaten so much food that it became too big to fit through the hole. The fox was very sad and upset. He told himself, I wish that I had thought a little before jumping into the hole. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for number one's presentation. And now let's welcome student number 2.
谢谢1号同学，2号同学请上台。
He is going to tell a story called The Ant and the Dog.
他所要讲的故事是《The Ant and the Dog》。
Hello everybody, my name is Carrie. My story is The Ant and the Dog. One day, an ant was very thirsty and went to a river to drink water. But he fell in. Help! I can swim! Yelled the ant. A dove happened to fly by and saw the ant. I will help ant, said the dove. A dove put a leaf under water. Grab a leaf, ant, said the dove. Ant climbed onto a leaf and was safe. Thank you for helping me, dove, said the ant. You are welcome, said the dove. The next day, ant saw a man with a net. A dove was sleeping in a tree. The man was going to get the dove. Oh no, the man has a net. He's going to get my friend, yelled the ant. The ant ran to the man's leg and beat him. Ouch, an ant bit my leg, yelled the man. The dove heard the man and woke up. Fly, dove, fly away, yelled the ant. The dove flew away. The man didn't get the dove. Thank you for helping me, ant, said the dove. You are welcome, said the ant. You helping me last time. Friends help each other. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for student number 2's presentation. And now let's welcome student number 3. 谢谢2号同学，3号同学请上台。He is going to tell a story called Little Red Hen. 今天他所要讲的故事是 Little Red Hen.
Hello, everybody. My name is Andy. Today I will tell you a story. Little Red Hen. Once upon a time, Little Red Hen had some seeds. Who will help me to plant those seeds? Said Little Red Hen. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the rat. Not I, said the pig. I will plant those seeds all on my own. Said Little Red Hen. Who will help me to pick the wheat? Said Little Red Hen. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the rat. Not I, said the pig. I will pick it all on my own. Said Little Red Hen. Who will help me to grate the wheat? Said Little Red Hen. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the rat. Not I, said the pig. I will grate it all on my own. Said Little Red Hen. Who will help me to make the bread? Said Little Red Hen. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the rat. Not I, said the pig. I will make it all on my own. Said Little Red Hen. Who will help me to eat the bread? Said Little Red Hen. I will, said the cat. I will, said the rat. I will, said the pig. I will eat it all on my own. Said Little Red Hen. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for number 3's presentation. And now let's welcome student number 4. 谢谢3号同学，4号同学请上台。He is going to tell a story called The Big Snowball. 他所要呈现的故事是 The Big Snowball.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tyson. My story is The Big Snowball. Up on a mountain, it was very tall. A little boy made a big snowball. He gave that snowball one hard throw. Up it went and then, oh no! The snow was falling, the wind was blowing, and the snowball flew and kept on going. It went past boys and girls on sleds. It went over everybody's head. It started the cars, it started the trucks. It scared the feathers of some ducks. It chased away a dog and a cat. It knocked it off many people's heads. But still the snowball did not stop. It flew into the ice cream shop. And while Miss Jones was on the phone, it dropped it into the ice cream cone. Just then, the boy came in, of course. He was as hungry as a horse. He wanted something good to eat. So with $1, he bought a treat. That's all. No more snowball. Thank you, everyone. See you next time. Goodbye.
Thanks for number 4's presentation. And now let's welcome student number 5. 谢谢4号同学，5号同学请上台。She is going to tell a story called The White Crane's Gift. 她所要讲的故事是 The White Crane's Gift.
Good evening, everyone. Today, I'm going to tell you a story. The White Crane's Gift. One evening, a white crane received an invitation from a fox. He was a little uneasy. A month ago, the fox invited the crane to eat at his home. He put some delicious fish soup on a shallow dish. The crane could only use his long mouth on the shallow dish. He couldn't eat anything. A little while later, it's Crane's birthday. He invited the fox to have dinner. This time, the crane purposely put some meat soup into a long bottle. Even though the fox scratched his tongue, he couldn't eat anything. Now, The fox invited him to eat again. The crane couldn't decide if he should go or not. Finally, he had a good idea and decided to join the fox's dinner. The crane arrived at the fox's house on time. The fox came out of the kitchen with a shallow dish. The crane took out a set of reusable tableware from his bag. He smiled and said to the fox, "I know you don't have suitable tableware for me, so I bring some for myself." After the meal, the crane took out the gift. He sincerely said, "Last time you came to my home, I was purposely teasing you. I'm really sorry. This gift is suitable for you. It's reusable tableware. If you carry it with you, you don't have to worry about eating anything." The fox listened and said, "Sorry, I shouldn't have teased you as well. You are so sweet. Thank you." They looked at each other and smiled. My story is finished. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for number 5's presentation. And now let's welcome student number 6. 谢谢5号同学，6号同学请上台。She is going to tell a story called The Bundle of Sticks. 她所要讲的故事是 The Bundle of Sticks.
Hello everyone, my name is Jamie. I am going to tell you a story, The Bundle of Sticks. Long ago, there was a farmer who lived with his 3 sons. His sons both with each other all the time. "I really don't like sitting at the same table with either of you. I don't like sitting with you either. Huh. Maybe you two shall move out. I am the youngest, so I shall stay at home." Because they argued so much, the homework wasn't done well and the family was very poor. "Why you boys fight to each other like this? It really hurts me to see my own sons not getting along." The father decided to have a listen to his sons. He asked each son to bring him some sticks. The father tied the sticks into a tight bundle. Then he told to his sons, "Try to break the bundle of sticks." They all tried, but none of them could break a strong bundle. Then the father untied the bundle and gave the stick to each son. "Try to break the stick I gave you," he said. Each son broke his stick easily. The father looked at his sons and said, "Each of you is like one of these sticks. If you all stand together, you are strong. But if you are divided, like a stick all by itself, you are easily broken." Now the 3 sons understand the meaning of being a family. After this, the sons always work and live together. They were very happy. Thank you.
Thanks for number 6 presentation. And now let's welcome student number 7. 谢谢6号同学，7号同学请上台。She is going to tell a story called A Cow with No Heart. 今天她所要讲的故事是 A Cow with No Heart.
Hello everyone, my name is Vivian. Today I'm going to tell you a story called A Cow with No Heart. 7 lions and a cow were friends. One day the 7 lions prepared a lot of meat and invited the cow to their home. The cow didn't feed on meat, so she pretended that she got a meal at home. Then it was the cow had to treat the lions. When the lions arrived, they found there was no meat, but only a lot of orange grass. "Know it? What's going on?" asked the lions, surprised and angry. "Did you forget that we ate meat only? How can we have the grass?" "Then how can I get meat?" The cow tried to protect herself. "You are not sincere in making friends with us. If the other animals did this, we might have torn him to pieces. Besides, you are our friends. You want us to show our kindness." Then the lion sprang on the cows and turned on one of her legs. The cow lost so much blood that she died soon, and the lions continued to eat her body. At the moment, a fox passed by. He saw a cow's heart and ate it behind the tree. When the lions finished the cow's body, they looked at each other with surprise. "Where is the cow's heart? Does she not have a heart?" Thinking he might have a satisfaction, a fox behind the tree and said, "Of course she has a heart, but she not have breath. If she did, she wouldn't have to make friends with you. Thank you, everyone."
Thanks for number 7's presentation. And now let's welcome student number 8. 谢谢7号同学，8号同学请上台。He is going to tell a story called The Three Little Pigs. 今天他所要讲的故事是 The Three Little Pigs.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lucas. Today I will tell you a story called The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs. The first little pig, Peter, built a house out of straw. The second little pig, Penny, built a house out of wood. The third little pig, Penny, built a house out of bricks. One day, the wolf knocked at the roof of Peter's house. The wolf said, "Little pig, may I come in?" "No, no, no, you may not. You are a big, bad wolf," answered Peter. "Then I'll hop and puff and I'll blow your house down," said the wolf. Then the wolf hopped and puffed and hissed blew the house down. The wolf knocked at the roof of Paddy's house. The wolf said, "Little pig, may I come in?" "No, no, no, you may not. You are a big, bad wolf," answered Paddy. Then I'll hop and puff and I'll blow your house down, said the wolf. Then the wolf hopped and puffed and hissed blew the house down. The wolf knocked at the roof of Penny's house. The wolf said, "Little pig, may I come in?" "No, no, no, you may not. You are a big, bad wolf," answered Penny. Then I'll hop and puff and I'll blow your house down, said the wolf. But the wolf cannot blow your house down, so the wolf camped up on the roof. "Ha ha ha! I'll go down the chimney," said the wolf. Penny had a big cup of soup on the fire, waiting for the wolf. The wolf landed right in the soup. The wolf jumped out of the pot. "Ah!" He raced out the door of thunder. Here, 3 little pigs never saw the wolf again. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for number 8's presentation. And now let's welcome student number 9. 谢谢8号同学，9号同学请上台。He is going to tell a story called In a Dark, Dark House. 他所要呈现的。
Hi everyone, my name is Yoel. My story is In a Dark, Dark House. The sun went down, the stars came out, the clock struck 10, and I went walking under dark, dark moon. And under that dark, dark moon, I saw a dark, dark tree. Was I scared? No. and passed a dark, dark tree. I saw a dark, dark house. I went in the house. Was I scared? No. And in the dark, dark house, I went up some dark, dark stairs. Was I scared? No. And at the end of the dark, dark stairs, I saw a dark, dark door. I opened the door. Was I scared? No. And behind the dark, dark door, I saw a dark, dark chest. Was I scared? No. I opened the chest, and inside was a monster. It had 3 eyes, a green nose, long teeth, and sharp claws. Was I scared? Yes. I shut the chest. I slammed the door. I ran down the stairs and out of the house. I ran. Past the tree. No, not past the tree. Up the tree. Safe at last. Under a dark, dark wood. Thank you.
Number 9's presentation. Now let's welcome student number 10. 谢谢9号同学，10号同学请上台。She is going to tell a story called The Little Indian Boy. 她所要讲的故事是 The Little Indian Boy.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Polly. Today I want to read a story to you. The story is The Little Indian Boy. The little Indian boy wakes up. He gets out of bed. He gets dressed. He has his breakfast. First, he says to his mommy, "Ooh, I'm going to play." He walked down the garden path. What is a what is a what is a He opened and closed the green gates. Click, there's a twisty road. He walks through the twisty road. What is a what is a what is a There's a dark wood. He goes into the dark wood quietly. He walks through the dark wood. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. There's some tall grass. He walks through the tall grass. Swish, 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 swish. There's some wet mud. He walks through the wet mud. Squelch, squelch, squelch. There's a deep river. He swims across the deep river. There's a cat. It's a very dark cat. He looks into the dark cat. Pippin, pippin, pippin. He listens. He goes into the dark cat. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into the dark cat. Steadily. A lion! The little Indian boy is out of the cat. Pitter, patter, pitter, patter, pitter, patter. Down the hill. Stammer, sailor, stammer, sailor, stammer, sailor. Across the river. Sissy, sissy, sissy. Through the mud. Squelch, squelch, squelch. Through the grass. Sissy, sissy, sissy. Through the wood. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Up the road. Run, 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 run. Open the gates. Close the gates. Click. Up the garden path. Run, open the door. Close the door. Bang. Don't bang the door, says his mom. Ooh, Mom, thank you, everyone.
Now let's welcome student number 11. 谢谢10号同学，11号同学请上台。He is going to tell a story called Learn a Second Language. 今天他所要呈现的故事是 Learn a Second Language.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jonathan. Today, I'm going to tell you a story. Learn a second language. There was a young mouse that lived in a hole in a wall. One day, he looked out, and a beautiful smell came to his nose. Cheese! I'll go and get it, the mouse said happily. But he remembered his parents' words. Always wait before you go for a piece of cheese. So the mouse waited quietly. Then he heard a very quiet meow, and he knew the cat was there. So he sat in a hole and said, I'm glad I listened to my parents and learned to wait. The next day, he looked out again. He put his nose out of the hole, and a beautiful smell of cheese came to his nose. Cheese! I'll go and get it, the mouse said happily. But he remembered his parents' words. Always wait before you go for a piece of cheese. So he waited quietly. He didn't hear any cat's noises. Instead, he heard a very quiet woof woof. If the dog is there, the cat won't be there, he thought. So he ran out and ate up the cheese. The third day, he looked out again. He put his nose out of the hole, and a beautiful smell of cheese came to his nose again. Cheese! I'll go and get it, the mouse said happily. He sat and waited quietly. He didn't hear any cat noises. Instead, he heard a very quiet woof woof. So he ran out of the hole. However, he didn't see the cat, which caught him and ate him. When the cat finished her meal, she said to herself, I'm glad I listened to my parents and learned a second language. Thanks.
Thanks for number 11's presentation. And now, let's welcome student number 12. 谢谢11号同学，12号同学请上台。She is going to tell a story called Little Red Riding Hood. 她所要呈现的故事是 Little Red Riding Hood.
Hello, my name is Jessie. I'd like to share a story about Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood lived with her mother. She always wore pretty red hood. While growing up, one day she went to see her grandma. On her way, she saw many beautiful flowers, so she took some flowers for her grandma. Suddenly, she met a wolf, and the wolf asked her, Hello, where are you going? I'm going to see my grandma. She lives behind the hill. She answered scary. The big bad wolf had a wicked idea. He ran to Grandma's house very fast and ate her up. And then he got into Grandma's bed. After some time, Little Red Riding Hood reached the house. She felt gently and asked her grandma, Oh, Grandma, you don't do so good. Are you okay? Yes, I am. But your eyes are big. Better to see you with, my dear. Your nose is big. Better to smell you with, my dear. Your ears are big and your mouth is big too. Better to eat you. Help! Thank you.
Number 12's presentation, and now let's welcome student number 13. 谢谢12号同学，13号同学请上台。She is going to tell a story called Two Friends and a Bear. 今天她所要呈现的故事是 Two Friends and a Bear.
everyone, my name is Nini. Today I will tell you a story, Two Friends and a Bear. Tom and John were two friends. One day they were passing through a dense forest. John said, "Friend, I am afraid there are wild animals in this forest. What will we do if a wild animal attacks us?" "Don't be afraid, John," said Tom. "I will stand by your side if any danger comes. We will fight together and save ourselves." So they went on their journey. But suddenly they saw a bear coming towards them. Tom at once got out the nearest tree. He did not think about what his friend would do. John did not know how to climb a tree. He had no way of escape. He was helpless. But soon he had a plan. He fell flat on the ground like a dead man. Then the bear came up to John. It smelled his nose, ears, and eyes. He saw he was dead and went away. Tom came down from the tree. He said to John, "What did the bear whisper in your ear?" John said, "The bear told me, do not trust a friend who leaves his friend in danger." Thank you for your listening. Have a nice evening.
Wow, these students are surprisingly good at such a young age. 没想到这些参赛者小年纪就能够有这么杰出的表现。Well, not only are they good, but are higher grade students. Let's take a 5-minute break and then go on with our great show afterwards. 对呀，不止他们很棒，后面的选手也很厉害哦。我们中场休息5分钟，再来进行更精彩的比赛。
好，各位家长、各位小朋友，大家好哈。在我们第2场4、5年级的场次比赛之前，我们要先欢迎我们一直都非常照顾我们学校我们的所有活动都非常很支持我们学校的我们的会长夫人，让我们用双手热烈的掌声欢迎我们会长夫人。
校长说一定要说一句英文 ，Good evening, everyone 。我今天教功课了因为所有的孩子都太棒了，你们英文真的是讲得太好了刚刚我们看到一个可爱的印第安小女生，哇，我真是忍不住在帮她鼓掌。虽然她情绪有一点点的激动，可是她还是把所有的故事很完整的都讲完了在场的孩子，你们真的很棒。同时，其实会长妈妈要跟你们说，你们要感谢陪伴你们来的爸爸跟妈妈。为什么？因为你们带来的道具，我相信应该都是爸爸和妈妈一起帮你们做的吧？是不是？是不是？自己做的举手。自己做的这么棒。那爸爸妈妈有帮你们做的举手。你们不要诚实。好棒，好棒。谢谢你们，谢谢你们带给会长妈妈这个这么好的一个夜晚。好，那接下来呢，我就不多说了，我们要欣赏高年级组的英文演讲比赛。谢谢大家，谢谢。
在4、5年级精彩的比赛开始之前，我们2位主持人姐姐有准备一个有奖征答的活动。那是要猜什么呢？当然是要猜我们身上的服装啦。原来，那你们今天先猜我主持人姐姐是打扮成童话故事里面的哪一个角色呢？1、2、3，请举手。爱丽丝，差一点点。白雪公主。神奇女儿的爱丽丝，不是哦。
陶乐斯。
那你们猜这位主持人姐姐今天是打扮成童话故事里面的哪一个角色呢？1、2、3，请举手。要我猜的，要我猜的。
有奖征答的活动就先告辞一段落。Next, here comes the 4th and 5th graders. 紧接着是我们4、5年级组的说故事比赛。Let's welcome student number 1. 欢迎1号同学。She is going to tell a story called The Owl. 今天她所要讲的故事是 The Owl.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone, my name is Juna. Today my topic is the owl. One winter night, a large owl flew into a village. It was looking for a place to keep warm. The owl found a barn and flew inside. It sat down to a nice pile of straw and went to sleep. The next morning, a servant went into the barn to get some straw. The noise woke the owl up. The owl spread its wings and made the loud sound. This frightened the servant so much that he ran to his master. There's a terrible monster in the barn! There's a terrible monster in the barn! There's a terrible monster in the barn! He shouted. I don't believe you, said the master. I'll go see for myself. The master had bad eyes, so when he saw the owl, it looked like the monster to him. His face turned pale. Help! A horrible monster! Help! A horrible monster! He shouted. Some villagers came over to see what was wrong. When they heard the monster, they were scared too. No one dared to enter the barn. Everyone worried about what to do until a brave hunter showed up. You're false, he said. I'll kill this monster myself. He hung hunting spear and charged into the box. The hunter wasn't very brave after all. When he saw the owl, he dropped his spear and fell. As it fell, he cut his face. The monster wanted me! The monster wanted me! He cried. He ran out of the barn. The head of the villager finally arrived. The villagers explained the problem to him. There's one thing we can do, he said. We must burn the monster inside the barn. Everyone agreed that this was a good plan. As the barn burned, everyone cheered, yay! No one knows an owl flying away. Thank you.
Thanks for number 1's presentation. And now let's welcome student number 2. 谢谢1号同学，2号同学请上台。She is going to tell a story called The Princess and the Pea. 今天她所要讲的故事是 The Princess and the Pea.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about the princess and the pea. Once upon a time, there was a handsome prince. The prince was looking for a wife. He looked all through the land. His wife had to be a princess. She had to be beautiful, good, and kind. She had to be a real princess. The queen had an idea. On a cold, black, wet night, there was a knock at the door of the castle. Servants ran to the door. There was a beautiful girl. She was blue with cold. She looks very tired. Please let me in, said the beautiful girl. I am cold and wet and tired. Do you have a bed for the night? Come in, said the queen. The prince and the girl talked and talked and talked. When the girl went to the bed, the prince said, I want to marry the girl. We must see if she is a real princess, said the queen. We must see if she is good and kind.
I have an idea, the queen called of the servant. Please make a bed for the girl. Put 24 quills on top for 24 matches. When the bed was made, the queen put a pea under the 24 quills and 24 mattresses. Only a real princess will fill that pea. She will not sleep at all, said the queen. The girl had some food. Then she went to bed. She climbed on top for the 24 quills and 24 mattresses. In the morning, she climbed down. She looks very tired. Good morning, called the queen. You two look tired. Did you have a good night? No, said the girl. I did not sleep at all. I could feel something in my bed. I am black and blue all over. The queen was very happy. You must be a real princess, she said. I put a pea under the 24 quills and 24 mattresses. Only a real princess will feel that. The prince married the girl. They lived happily ever after. And the pea was put in the museum. Thank you for your listening. Have a good night.
Thanks for number 2's presentation. And now let's welcome student number 3. 谢谢2号同学，3号同学请上台。She is going to tell a story called How Owls Got His Feathers. 她所要讲的故事是 How Owls Got His Feathers.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Selena. My story is How Owl Got His Feathers. Long time ago, the animals had a big party. Everyone was invited. They wore the finest suits and had great time dancing and feasting. One day, the birds decided to have a grand party. They wanted every bird to be there. They sent Hawk to knock all the birds' doors to invite them. When Hawk went to Owl's house and gave him the invitation, Owl was worried. Owl said, "You see, I didn't have feathers. All the other birds will be there in their fine feather suits. They will make fun of me. I can't go." Hawk told the other bird what Owl had said. They decided each one of them would lend Owl a feather so that he could have a fine suit of feather and come to the party. Hawk collected the feathers of different colors and gave them to Owl. He warned Owl that each feather had to be returned to its owner after party. Owl arranged the feathers very carefully. Everyone agreed that Owl looked handsome in the party. He was very happy. But during the party, he kept thinking about how he would look when it was over. He didn't want to return the feathers. So, when no one was looking, he ran away and hid in the forest. When the party was over, the other birds looked for Owl so they could get their feathers back. But no one saw him. To this day, Owl still wears that same fine suit and the other birds are still looking for him. That is why Owl is never seen by day. He comes out only at night when the other birds are sleeping. Thank you for your listening.
Thanks for number 3's presentation. And now let's welcome student number 4. 谢谢3号同学，4号同学请上台。She is going to tell a story called The Story of 屈原。今天她所要讲的故事是 The Story of 屈原。
Good morning, evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'll retell the stories for you about the stories of children. A long, long time ago, there was a famous poet named Children. Children worked for the king, and he loved his country very much. Children was wise, so the king trusted him to solve the problem. The king and all of the people in his countries were like students. After a while, some of the king's friends became jealous of children. They lied to the king and told him a lot of terrible things about children. The king believed these people. He became angry at children and stopped trusting him. The king was so angry that he made children go away. Children left his country, but he never forgot them. He missed his country very much, so he wrote a lot of beautiful poems about it. Writing about his country made children sad. Soon he became thin and weak. As time passed, children heard more and more bad news about his country. The king's friends had tricked him, so there were a lot of serious problems. Children was so sad that he did not want to listen to any more bad news. On the 5th day of the 5th lunar month, he picked up the large rock and jumped into the middle river. When the people who lived by the river heard this news, they hurried onto their boats to save children. The people looked everywhere in the river, but they couldn't find him. To stop the fish from eating his body, people bit their drums and threw rice wrapped and bamboo leaves into the river. Today, to remember children's love for his country, people from all around the world have dragon boat races and eat sticky rice dumplings. On the 5th day of the 5th lunar month. This day is now known as Noel, or Dragon Boat Festival. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for number 4's presentation, and now let's welcome student number 5. 谢谢4号同学，5号同学请上台。He is going to tell a story called The Fountain of Youth. 他所要呈现的故事是 The Fountain of Youth.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aaron. I'm going to tell you a story about the Fountain of Youth. There once was a poor brickmaker who lives in the mountains with his wife. He was very old, but he still had to work hard every day. I wish I was still young, he often told his wife. When I was young, I could make 1,000 bricks in one day. Now, I could only make a few. One day, he happened upon a small spring in the forest. He was very thirsty, and he stopped to drink. After a few sips, he saw his face in the water and was amazed. He was young again. He ran home to tell his wife the good news. She was surprised and a little upset. I'm 80 years old, she said. I can't have a 20-year-old husband. I must drink from a spring too.
The very next morning, and the brickmakers went to the spring and drank some of the water. Suddenly, her skin became smooth, and her gray hair turned golden yellow. "I'm young again," she cried. But then she became greedy. "If I drink more, maybe I can become even younger and more beautiful." She dipped her hand into the spring and drank again and again. Many hours passed, and the brickmaker became worried. Finally, he went to look for her. When he reached the spring, he saw his wife's clothes on the ground. Next to the clothes, there was a baby. Right away, the brickmaker knows what happened. Sadly, he picked up the baby and took her home. "Oh, my poor wife," he said. "Why were you so greedy?" Thanks for listening.
Thanks for number 5's presentation. And now let's welcome student number 6. 谢谢5号同学、6号同学，请上台。He is going to tell a story called The Tortoise and the Hare. 他所要讲的故事是 The Tortoise and the Hare.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ethan. Today, I'm going to tell you a story. It's called The Tortoise and the Hare. Once in a forest, there lived a tortoise and a hare. The hare was very proud of his speed, always bragging how he could run faster than everyone, and teasing the tortoise for his slowness. One day, the hare started chatting his usual tease at the tortoise. The irate but patient tortoise warned, "There's no denying your swift, but you can be beaten." The hare squealed with laughter and said, "Beaten? Some of my speed? By whom? Nobody in the world can outrun me. Not to mention of everyone in the forest. I would like to see you try." It was decided. The race was on. The crow was the referee, and the course was cleared. The next day at dawn, the hare and the tortoise stood at the starting line, and at the signal of the crow, off they both go. The hare ran fast. Soon he was not in sight, and the tortoise was left far behind. "What an easy race!" thought the hare, seeing how painfully slow his rival was. He decided he ought to take a nap. "Take your time, you silly tortoise," he said. The hare quickly fell asleep under a tree at the side of the road. The sun started to sink and was soon below the horizon. The tortoise, on the other hand, had not stopped plodding towards the winning post since morning. In the middle of a sweet carol dream, the hare sprouted up and remembered he was in a race. He looked for the tortoise and saw that the tortoise far ahead of him. He leaped and found it at mighty speed. His tongue was lolling, and he was gasping for breath at the finish line. But the hare's nose was just not fast enough. He was one step behind, and the tortoise had beaten him to the winning post. Tired and ashamed, the hare slumped down beside the tortoise, who silently smiled at him. The tortoise lightly said, "Slow but steady wins the race." Thank you for listening.
Thanks for number 6 presentation. And now let's welcome student number 7. 谢谢6号同学、7号同学，请上台。He is going to tell a story called Learn a Second Language. 今天他所要呈现的故事是 Learn a Second Language.
Everyone, my name is Sam. I'm going to tell you a story about learn a second language. There was a young mouse that lived in a hole in a wall. One day, he looked out. A beautiful smile came to his nose. "Cheese! I will go and get it," the mouse said happily, but he remembered his parents' words. "Always wait before you go for a piece of cheese." So he waited quietly. Then he heard a quiet meow, and he knew the cat was there. So he stayed in the hall and said, "I'm glad I listened to my parents and learned to wait." The next day, he looked out again. He pulled his nose out of the hall, and a beautiful smell of cheese came to his nose again. "Cheese! I will go and get it," the mouse said happily, but he remembered his parents' words. "Always wait before you go for a piece of cheese." So he sat and waited quietly. He didn't hear any cat noises. Instead, he heard a very quiet woof woof. If the dog is there, the cat won't be there, he thought. So he ran out of the hall and ate up the cheese. The third day, he looked out again. He pulled his nose out of the hall, and the beautiful smell of cheese came to his nose again. "Cheese! I will go and get it," the mouse said happily. He sat and waited quietly. He didn't hear any cat noises. Instead, he heard a very quiet woof woof. So he ran out of the hall. However, he didn't see the cat, which catch him and ate him. When the cat finished her meal, she said to herself, "I'm glad I listened to my parents and learned a second language." Thank you, everybody.
Every competitor has finished telling their stories tonight. 今天的英语说故事比赛就此告一段落。Please take a 5-minute break and come back on time because the results will be announced soon. 请来宾与家长们休息一下，5分钟后回到现场，成绩即将揭晓。
坐喽，最紧张的时刻即将到来喽！好，选手们、小朋友们，请坐下。小朋友们，请坐下。好，不可以再奔跑喽，不可以再奔跑喽，吼 ，OK， 好， 让我们最美丽的2位小主持人美女开始我们今晚的颁奖典礼。
Before we present our awards, first let's welcome our English teacher Anne to give us some comments on tonight's competition.
在我们颁奖之前，让我们先来听听评审老师对今年参赛者的看法。首先，请本校的英语老师 Anne 为我们讲评。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 我也讲了一句英文。好，大家晚安。那很高兴呢，今天来参加这个英语说故事的决赛，担任评审。我觉得我们的小朋友，南美国小的小朋友真的都好棒哦！就你们年纪这么小，然后呢就可以把故事的内容背得这么熟，然后在这个舞台上面，现在我都要发抖了。好，所以我们刚刚看到有小朋友好勇敢，对不对？好，他全程完成了这个故事的演说，我觉得非常棒。好，那小朋友你们都表现得很好。那如果说呢有一些小部分要提醒的话呢，我觉得今天晚上的演出是不是我们小朋友比较欠缺的一点呢？因为我们道具都很精美，那我们在讲述一个故事的时候，我们是不是可以让我们的声音的表情再更丰富一点？好，比如说你们的故事里面呢有不同的角色，那是不是你们在讲那个角色的他的对话的时候，你可以跳到那个角色里面去，不管是变一变你的声音啊，或者呢是那个语调再更突出一点，那你们的故事就会讲得更精彩。那今天晚上非常享受，也谢谢你们的参与，让我们一起给我们的小朋友掌声鼓励。
And then let's welcome our fortune teacher, Tando.
再来，我们请本校外籍老师登斗老师为我们讲评。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow students. It is such an honor and a pleasure to be here tonight. And thank you for the students that were here. Each and every student told a story in such a lovely way. You are brave and you are such a good storytellers. You can use your body language very well, and the pronunciation, the voice, it was so perfect. Thank you.
OK， 我们的参赛老师他也是大大的赞美我们的小朋友，就他们呢非常的勇敢，然后今天晚上站在这里，肢体的语言，还有他们的声音以及发音都非常的完美 ，perfect. That's the word that she used. 所以你们真的好棒，所以谢谢。
To present the award. 终于到了紧张的颁奖时刻了。
For the first to third grade contestants, the honorable mention award goes to.
首先颁发的是1到3年级组佳作的7位小朋友。
Please come up to the stage when your number is called.
念到的号码请上台。
Let's congratulate the students mentioned above.
佳作：1年8班吴和轩，1年6班刘艺兴，2年11班谢欣彤，1年10班蔡晨阳，2年2班杨艳华，1年11班蔡杰希，2年5班吴承轩。
Now we'd love to have our teacher Tando to present our awards.
现在我们请登斗老师为我们颁奖。
places, please come up to the stage when called. 再来颁发的是1到3年级组前3名，念到的请上台。Now for the top 3 places, the 3rd place goes to 2年11班陈燕伟，3年10班罗美妮，3年9班陈佑婷。The 2nd place goes to 1年7班欧凯瑞，3年4班王瑞雅。And the first place goes to 1年11班吴杰密。Congratulations to these students. 恭喜以上得奖小朋友。Next, let's invite our parents and present the award. 现在，请会长夫人为我们颁奖。
会长夫人，我们家长有没有想要过去跟小朋友站在小朋友后面跟他们合影？好，有没有家长如果上台跟小朋友合影，我们就帮忙拍一张，这样站在小朋友后面。难得今天有这个机会，也感谢我们会长夫人亲自到场来给小朋友加油。那你口罩要不要拿起来 ？OK， 好，好，自己认养对不对？好，那个农夫装，好厉害哦！好，拍一下哈，谢谢大家。进来哦，进来，等一下哈，还有一位家长，你看那个小朋友笑得要命，是我讲的很好笑，所以我效果十足，难怪叫校长。好，我们恭喜得奖的同学都是在家里，好，非常的认真，也感谢家长的帮忙，谢谢。还有哈，家座一起是不是？ OK， 好，家座一起，那也家座的爸爸妈妈也欢迎一起上台，我们就这样大合照。好，家座的低年级的，好，一起来，都没有人邀请我上台拍照，校长嘛哈，所以自己笑笑的就自己走上去。
For the 4th to 5th grade contestants, the Honorable Mention Award goes to 接着颁发4、5年级组的得奖者，佳作4年3班杨婉萱。Now, for the top 3 places, the 3rd place goes to 4年4班范佑轩，4年6班于之贤，5年9班王映竹。The 2nd place goes to 5年11班杨胜宇，4年4班林俊廷 ，and the first place goes to 5年9班蔡以晨。Let's give them a round of applause. 恭喜以上得奖小朋友。Now it's our honor to have our school principal to present these awards. 我们恭请校长为我们颁奖。
爸爸妈妈就上来拍照，不然会难过，大了没人要。快上来，快上来。稍等哦，我们外师也一起上来。上去啦！你要录个照吗？兄妹。
Congratulations to all students who participated in tonight's competition. 再次恭喜今天所有的参赛小朋友 Your performances are truly impressive. 你们的表现真的让我们大开眼界。All of them must give credits to all parents and instructors who teach them so well. 这都要感谢家长还有老师们平常辛苦的指导。And we also thank all the judges and staff for their efforts. 也要谢谢今天的评审，还有辛苦的工作人员为选手们准备这么专业的舞台。That's all for tonight's competition. 今天的活动已经圆满结束。Have a wonderful night. Goodbye. 祝福各位来宾们有个幸福美满的夜晚。我们明年见。